All right, let's get this over with. It's pretty good weather today. I was supposed to get multiple interviews done, but I didn't. I'm installing, procrastinating, as you may say. But since it's getting about that time for me to, hit the hay, I wanted to start and talk about what we was gonna do today. What was it? YouTube automation. Basically, you use AI to set up a redundant video that you put on shorts, and it should accumulate a lot of views to the point where it should be passive income to a certain extent. I'm going to do that probably, and then I'll probably do it on TikTok too. Do some random clips. I didn't want to feed into those type of things because I feel like it wasn't a poison, but it was a more of a distracting thing to evidently use and do for income. But at the moment, it's either that or I'm working multiple jobs continuously, which I don't want to do that. Physical labor, yes, I did it before. I know how it is. I know how it goes, but it's just not. It's just not my thing. Honestly, it's not. But we will be picking up a couple of jobs. Trying to fix up my resume, mainly to the point where I can find a new place to live, because here's not the safest area, supposedly. Probably gonna get an apartment. Do the most generic things I can do. Probably stream, do all the TikToks, do the most generic content creation things. And then once I accumulate enough money where I am comfortable, I shall start on the music journey, what is supposedly my main objective. Because building up is way better than starting from the below. When people say when you're down, the only way is up, but sometimes you can just stay down, and that's not the most positive outlook on it. So with me, on the other hand, I'm trying to concentrate on one aspect of my world. Don't let one negative thing or one action determine how you will live for the next 10 years of your life, right? And I hope once I get older, because I'm gonna die, right? Obviously, like this person right now, as I'm speaking, he's gonna die. He's probably gonna die probably in a couple months, next year, because a new person ascends every time you grow older. Like your 15-year-old self, he's long gone. You might still have memories in it, but you'll never be the same person you were at 15. So with that, I just hope future me corrects the things that he seen that was wrong with his mental and his positive outlook. I used to have such a hold on people that I used to love to the extent where I didn't feel any emotion but regret for not staying in a so-called correct spot to see them to see them so-called love me. So now that I see that they moved on and I supposedly moved on, but now I guess I'm going back to resenting. It's honestly, it's a corny thing to resent the people that hurt you. We're all humans to a certain extent. We all have emotions, and I feel like emotions cause anger and pain. The most dangerous thing I always say is a man's ego. So to certain degrees, you gotta figure out what's the temple, what's really going on inside your head to the point of degree you feel like you can't hold yourself to a standard that is becoming. I try to hold myself to a standard that is better than others. Not to be no dickhead or anything. It's just oh, bro, excuse me. I was lost for words. My love life, never really got onto it because I didn't really see it as serious. Like, I was disassociated. I guess I wasn't even like in the moment when I was talking to those people. And now that I'm so-called finally woken, I have my conscience back. I seen that even though I was done wrong, I did the same reactive abuse, so to speak. Yeah, we might also do e-commerce. We gotta figure that out. But the first step is to, have some type of plateau. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta let the silence fill your mind sometimes once you start overthinking your thoughts, right? It's the deceitfulness that meets us, that greets us, that speaks to us, you know, that heats us. Not hate, but heats. Heats things you cannot see, things you cannot agree, things that you are not pleased by, you know. But honestly, it's not that cold outside, so it shouldn't be an issue. But it's pretty early. It's like 6 something actually. Like it's like probably around like 6:20. I know it's pretty dark for a place it's only around 6. Like once it hits to like 5:50, it's damn near pitch black, which is crazy. which is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie, but hey, it is what it is, you know. I used to be scared of dying, but now there's more of, am I scared to be forgotten early on? Everything's so ubiquitous in the life, so you don't really understand. You know, either way, you're gonna get forgotten. So you might as well live your life to the full extent. The point of life is living, not to understand. And I used to thought that, but it never went hand in hand to the things that I tried to command. Like, I never understood what was the point of living if I'm here just to be seen as another object, you know? Because, you know, I'm just a personnel, you know, entertainer, you know? I'm not a human to you because I'm behind a little screen. But at the end of the day, don't forget I'm human too, you know? That doesn't rule out the things that I do. It's a fool's game to think that I can't talk to you, you know? So honestly, what makes you think you're better than the next person? I don't know. Trying so hard not to zone out mid conversation, but I've been contemplating, you know. Just don't lose it, you know. And what I mean by that, don't lose your mind trying to figure out what's the thing that you be supposed to be doing with your time, you know. So stay sane as the best of your ability, and you know, worry about others just like how they do you. I don't. I think that's really it. Like, that's just really it. I'm installing. I'm gonna fix up my resume probably tomorrow. I hope so. My procrastination has been getting the best of me. My mother does say that. Yeah. So it was a short little conversation, short little snippet, because I see that sometimes I can't be shit. You know, like, they be like, niggas ain't shit, bitches ain't shit. Well, we all just trying to get rich. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we all just trying to get rich. But by the end of the day, do you figure out which is which? Which is which? You call that a bitch. You call her a bitch. You call this nigga a bitch. Until you get switched. Switched down. Switched down that it's so fucking loud that it sounds like a surround sound. And you're pounding. Pounding and pounding and pounding until you go down. They say stop with all the swishes, sweets, wait, trying to hit you with a stitcher's meat. They put you in ditches, trying to sell you wishes that you never could even see, which is crazy. Was it meant to be? Fuck no, nigga, it wasn't meant to be. The only thing that is so-called free is death, and not even that shit's free. Still gotta pay for the casket and the goddamn eulogy. Let me stop. But hey, everlasting. Yeah, so on that e-commerce shit, we're gonna try to do e-commerce. We're not doing trading, that's for the old heads. Yeah, once I get a laptop, it's over with. It's over. I won't be the one of them generic. I won't be selling the course. If you wanna, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still learning too, so I'm not gonna be selling no courses, none of that. I'm gonna just be doing my own thing, staying in the cut, and then once I'm comfortable enough, the music will start, you know? The music will start. But as I see right now, I feel like I've been wasting my time, you know? Why you say that? Cause I don't know, bro. I'm gonna wear this fit tomorrow, bro. It's not even a fit, but I'm gonna wear it tomorrow. I'm gonna wear it tomorrow. do some little TikToks in it. You know what I'm saying? But I just figured out my YouTube is not connected to my TikTok. Like, I put it under the link. It wasn't showing when I went to a different account. I was like, damn, what the fuck going on? Still haven't figured that out. I don't know why. It's like an illusion or some sort. Just love yourself, bro. And I know that's fucking rich coming from me because I despise myself to the fullest degree. But it's better to show yourself love than show yourself hate. Because if you hate yourself, who's really going to take your place, you know? As you contemplate, is it really worth it? Is it worth it? It's not. It's not worth taking your life because you don't think you're worth it, you know? How long you been feeling like that, you know what I'm saying? Depression comes and goes like a wave. It flows. But when you want that bitch to go, it just says no. Man, fuck these hoes, boy. I seen a man go insane over one girl. That one girl twisted his world. Made that man go insane to the point where he couldn't even understand his own brain. That shit's crazy. And I thought it was the same thing with me, but I could see that it wasn't me, it wasn't her. It was just me trying to figure out which one was I really looking at. The two-faced, blatant lies, or me trying to disguise myself as a good guy. I do lie, but I try. You know what I'm saying? You try, but once again, all they do is see you as another lie. So why? That shit frying me, twin. That shit is frying me. Boy, fuck, boy, it's hard. Is it the lion in me? I don't want to be anything else but me, but how can you despise something you want to be? Your spirit animal? I don't got one. I don't see it. Fuck a spirit animal. I just want to be commendable. Boy, fuck, man. Fuck this shit, boy. You know, your mind it's a very miscellaneous, continuous thing that you just don't understand to the fullest degree. And I see these so-called men, they see because they provide, but they don't get unconditional love. So I feel like that's why the lust fills their eyes and it fills their lust. It fills their lust because their lust is filling something that was never there, a gaping hole that doesn't disappear. So they ask, why am I here? For only to live or to die? Don't know which one am I. I see it in my eye. I'm not here for unconditional love. I'm here to just get fucked and die a tremendous death. But they'll give me my compliments, my kudos when I'm dead, my flowers and my florists. But they don't see in my head until the autopsy. The autopsy really breaks me down, splits me in half, takes my organs, takes my half. The rib of the woman wasn't be my only thing, but they just want me for cash. What unconditional love will I have? When I die or when I fly in the sky? No matter how high I get, I can tell that they always lie. So why even try? Try again. I try to make amends. But even when I make amends, they just don't see me as just another hand they can take. They digging in my pocket, so I told them to stop it. Well, but why do I create the problems? Too many kids to feed, too many things to see, but I know that it was not meant to be. I made these issues, but I don't want to solve them. I came these solutions, but I don't want the problems. Just stop it. Stop it. Go to the next topic. I don't feel it. I don't want to be it. Fuck this poetry shit, because it's not stopping. It's not stopping. It's not stopping. But niggas will look at you crazy when you trying to change the topic of different. Don't even say that, because it's not worth it. You know? You try, bruh. You try. Just try. Fuck it up. Just spark it up and get high. Forget it all. Don't even try. Might as well lie. So, as I blow in the sky, I see that, damn, I'm really fried. But anyway, after this video, make some TikToks, and then you gonna head out, because this shit ain't it, bro. Niggas always gonna say life is a bitch or a bitch is a lie. But why not life? Why a bitch can't be a life? Why call her out her name? Why use a derogatory term? Comparing the things to the animal that we never earned? Or did you earn it? Fuck it. I'm swearing. Kezzy, that's stupid ass. Alright, but I'm gonna head out. Anyway, love you guys. Please subscribe. And don't forget, look into your eyes.